Alright, boys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can get Echocalypse on your PC and how you can reroll using Bluestacks, and how to play on your PC, obviously using Bluestacks as well. So first of all, link in the description. It's going to be a Bluestacks link. If you already have it, I'd still recommend doing it because this will get you the latest version with the best new features. There's a bunch of new features, by the way, if you haven't used Bluestacks in a while or you've never used it. They have a clipping feature now, a moments feature. It's really cool. We can actually just clip the past 30 seconds. If you get a cool summon or you get like a cool moment in the game, you can clip it and you can show your friends and they'll actually believe you this time. But yeah. You'll have Echocalypse on your, it should come installed. If it's not installed, it will either be on the bottom here or you can just go to the Play Store, right? And then you can just type in Echocalypse as well. If I go Echocalypse, there you go. Okay, definitely. Okay, see, even my P button bugged out, but there you go. It's still there, right? You can download it here as you would a normal app. If you've used a phone before, this will be very familiar to you. I don't think I have to explain this. But anyway, now you have it, okay? You want to open it and it'll come up with a download. Now I've already done this download, but it shouldn't take long. Okay, so you do download and then you don't click anything else, okay? They'll ask you to log in with like Facebook, Google, or something else and guest. Don't do that yet, okay? You return back to the screen and what you want to do, if you want to reroll. If you don't want to reroll, you can just play ahead. It already works. You can play, you can have fun, right? But if you want to reroll, what you do is you want to close this instance. You want to click on these dots. If it's not, if they're not there, this will already be there. You want to click this multi-instance manager. This will come up and then you want to stop your current instance that you're on, okay? You won't have as many as me, obviously, but you'll have these. Yeah, you'll have this one and it'll be called Bluestacks App Player, I think, just that. And then what you want to do is you click this button. This is going to clone the instance, okay? It's going to create an exact copy of the instance you already have and you create however many you want, okay? I would recommend not going too overboard, especially for a game as intensive as this. Phones nowadays are pretty much just mini computers, so it's not your computer probably can't handle running 4 phones at the same time. But if you can, go ahead. You can try it at least. Now I only have 2 here, but that's plenty for me. I don't plan on rerolling, so I'm just going to show you the sync feature, and then I'm going to stick to one account. So you open both of these, and I already have them set up. I don't have them set up. I thought I did. Make this one smaller. The size doesn't matter. I just do this because it looks like a little DS screen, like a Nintendo, so that's why I like doing it. But yeah, if Echocalypse also pops on the screen here, you can just click play now. I'm German, so it says Jetzt spielen, but you know, it won't say it for you. Maybe it says it for you, okay? You can click it and also install it, so there you go. But I don't have to. But yeah, you can do so. Now, once both of these open up, I'm going to show you how you can sync them, which means that whatever you click on once on your main screen will replicate that click on the second screen. So that's how you can play for like, the tutorial and everything multiple times over in one go, right? Cheating the system. You're getting to do multiple runs without having actually to do multiple runs, okay? You do 5 runs at a time it takes 1 run, okay? I think you understand. Yeah, once of these both have opened, I'll show you. The button for sync is going to be this one. So we click this one on the main one, okay? This is the one you want to be clicking on, okay? You can do it on this one too, but this one, I made this one bigger, right? If you have like 4 of them and they're all like split in like 4 parts, just pick the first one, pick whichever you want, right? But this is going to be my main one, so I'm going to click this. I'm going to click Bluestacks App Player 5, start sync, right? So this is Player 5, this is Player 4. I'm syncing it with Player 5, syncing it with this one, okay? Start sync. Now if I click anywhere here, it will do that same click here. Okay, so if I close this, boom, close this, right? So if I start this, it will also start the app on both of them. Now I've already logged in. So what happens is, I wish I could redo this, but you get the account screen right before anything happens. They'll immediately ask you, right? Log in using Facebook, Google, something else, I think, and then guest. Okay, you want to do guest account. You can link your account later, the one you want to keep, but you want to do guest account. And once you've done guest account, you'll get to this screen. Oh, these are these things right now because I had this ticked on the other one. I didn't have it ticked on this one. But you want to back out. You want to go back to the main screen, and then you can start playing the game. You can start the tutorial. It'll be the same on both. And whenever you click anywhere here, it'll replicate the kick like I was showing earlier. And you can reroll. Okay. Now, when it comes to settings, I'm going to close one of these so I can just show you the settings real quick. If we go to settings of this Bluestacks, I went through this already, but very quickly. Performance, high, 4 cores is fine. You can do more. You can do custom, do 8, right? Because core you usually have virtual cores in your CPU as well. Memory allocation, enhanced 4 GB. Again, bigger games probably want to do 8 gigs. You want to have 60 FPS. You can enable high frame. You can just keep it at 60 for some systems. That helps with keeping up FPS. right? Enable high frame rate. Usually games don't go over 60 anyway. And then on phones especially, most of them aren't like made for 144 hertz. Even though some phones support it, but you know, enable VSync. I wouldn't do that. It never works out for me. Always worsens the performance, but you could try it. Maybe it helps you. Now, the important thing is, this one isn't even that important. I would keep it to 240 DPI. There's no reason to go overboard with 320. Graphics, this one's important. You want to keep it on OpenGL unless you know you have a really bad processor and the game is stuttering. Like it's not low FPS, but stuttering. It's just freezing randomly. That means it's probably a CPU at fault. You want to go to Vulkan. Okay, that will fix it. And then interface runner, you want to keep the auto, and you have to keep it on software decoding because hardware decoding doesn't work on gachas or like phone games in general, most of them. Right, and then that's really it. One more thing is I would just recommend, because for some games, and this might have the same issue, they need you to have a recent phone or they won't work properly. This doesn't change your performance or anything whatsoever, but just pick one of the most recent ones. I just have the S21 Ultra because I know this is a good phone. And you just pick this one and then you're good to go. Okay, but the game, if you want to look up a reroll tier list, that's up to you. I think I'm just gonna pick the first account I get. I do recommend rerolling. You can get the advantage where you can, but I am lazy, so I will not do that. But yeah, Bluestacks, you can play it on Bluestacks if you want to. I would recommend doing so. I think usually having it on phones is not the best, right? Let me skip the dialogue. I didn't realize I clicked it, but interesting. Yeah, it's gonna play cutscenes, I think, at the start first, from what I remember, and then you get into like the actual actual game stuff. But yeah, I'm recording right now. I don't want to put too much stress on my PC, running phones and recording at the same time and everything. But yeah, you can watch this. I mean, this is nice. As you can see, it runs well. Everything's fine, and I'm gonna skip this. I think now you have to hold someone's hand, I think. Whatever, but the game is cool. If you want to play on PC, I'll recommend Bluestacks. Tweak it to your settings. I wouldn't recommend recording and having a bunch of things open in the background either. This is, you're running a whole phone here. I will skip it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Use my link. Ciao.